Okay, so hey, what is up guys, this is Tito back with another video, and today in this video I'm gonna be talking about the top 5 ROMs for the Redmi Note 5 Pro, as you can see from the title. So let's just begin. So I have been using this Redmi Note 5 Pro for a long time now, and I have flashed a ton of ROMs on this device. If you have been following me in this channel, you should know. So let's just talk about which ROMs are the best in 2018. So these are totally my opinion, and you can differ from it, or you can just deny it if you want to, but these are totally my opinions, and I have been using a lot of ROMs on this device. So I'll talk about the ROMs which are the best for me. So at number 5 in my opinion, which comes around, is the MeWhy. Well, not the stable version, but the global beta version MeWhy for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Why? Because it received the MeWhy 10 a lot earlier than the stable version, and it has a lot of features. But still, if you're flashing MeWhy, do keep in mind that you will face an encryption issue whenever you go back to any custom ROM from that MeWhy. If you are on a custom ROM and if you are flashing MeWhy, you won't be having any issues. But if you're going to another custom ROM from MeWhy, which any ROM based on Android Pie, you will have to format the storage once. I'll talk about this encryption things later on when I finish talking about the ROMs. So I'll keep it for the later part. But right now, I would say at number 5, I would suggest you guys to stick with MeWhy, even though it does offer some ads. So if you want to get rid of those ads, and if you don't want MeWhy, the second option, if you want to stick with Oreo, the MeWhy is based on Oreo right now. So if you want to stick with Oreo and do not face, if you do not want to face any kind of ads or any kind of bloatware of MeWhy, and if you don't want the MeWhy kind of stuff and you hate it and you want stock Android, you can definitely flash Lineage OS from MeWhy. Why I'm talking about from MeWhy, I'll talk about it later on too. But at number 5, these are the two options. I know the number 5 should have been just one, but I can't help it. There are options. I divided it into 2 parts or something like that because I did not have a choice. There are so much options. So official Lineage OS 15.1 is still in that number 5 category. So at number 4, you will have the Pixel Experience ROM. Well, why this ROM is great at number 4? Because it is pure stock Android experience, and in Lineage OS you will get a little bit of customizations, but over here you won't get any kind of customizations at all. It's pure Pixel experience, like the experience you will get in Google Pixel devices. So it is pure stock Android experience, and you get Android Pie on it. So it is totally a big Google Pixel device experience, and you get the Mi A2's camera by default on this ROM for Redmi Note 5 Pro. So do keep that in mind, and I'll link it below too. So at number 3, we have something revolutionary over here in this year, and it did not happen with the Redmi Note 3, but it did happen for the Redmi Note 5 Pro, which is the Oxygen OS based on Android Pie, and that is amazing. But you have to keep in mind, guys, that ROM is a complete ported ROM from OnePlus 6, I guess. So you may face some of bugs, that face unlock won't be working, and some of those bugs are still present. And for the latest build, I guess you have to flash some kind of patches and stuff for reboot bug and stuff. There is a reboot bug. If you reboot, it does not reboot, it just stays turned off, I guess, and you have to force reboot it by pressing and holding the power button. So those kind of bugs are still there, and in overall UI you will face some of the bugs, and animations may become a little bit glitchy, but still Oxygen OS is really running on the Redmi Note 5 Pro with Android Pie, and that is a ported ROM. Huge thanks to the developer. If you want to see that video, link in the cards or in the description, check it out. So that is it for the number 3. Now let's talk about the number 2. So at number 2, we have the Siberia OS by Rashid. Why I am listing an unofficial ROM in this video? Well, I know you guys are gonna be going crazy, but still, I have to say the Siberia OS by Rashid is a really great ROM. Even though it is an unofficial build, it works great, just fine. And everything runs super fine on that ROM, and you get a tremendous amount of battery life on that ROM. I got maybe 10 hours of screen on time. So that is huge. That is just huge. 10 hours of screen on time, you can definitely last 2 or 2+ days with that, I guess. So you can definitely flash it if you want to. Again, link for that in the cards and the description, do check it out. Now let's talk about the number 2 another ROM. Well, I am confused, I know. So the number 2 another ROM would be the Liquid Remix ROM, because it does come with 2 camera apps by default.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
The Pixel 3 camera app is there and the MeWhy's camera app is also there by default. And of course you get the camera to API, which you do not get with the Pixel Experience ROM, which I mentioned earlier, the official Pixel Experience ROM. But on that, if you want to enable camera to API, you have to just like flash Magis, then flash camera to API, then install Pixel 3 camera, a lot of headache stuff. So I would suggest you, if you want to go with a go-to ROM, you can just flash it with micro G apps and just go wherever you want to travel or something. So you can just definitely do it, because Liquid Remix ROM does offer a lot of customizations. Even the Siberia OS unofficial has customizations, but I think not as much as Liquid Remix. So Liquid Remix ROM has customizations. It has the Google Pay and stuff works just fine on that. Camera to API by default, and by default you get 2 camera apps. So what do you want more? So now let's talk about the number 1. Number 1. Well, it's number 1 for a reason. I think you can guess it. Guess it quickly. Comment down below and I will wait. So yeah, maybe some of you guys have been like guessing it properly. So it is Havoc OS. There is no doubt on that. Havoc OS, just because it has a ton of customizations. This is the most customizable ROM in this custom ROM department. So you can't argue with that. The Havoc OS has the most amount of customizations I have ever seen for Redmi Note 5 Pro, or even on the Redmi Note 3. I did a Redmi Note 3 top 5 ROM video. If you have a Redmi Note 3, you can check it out from the cards. So I have to say the Havoc OS has like tremendous amount of customizations. It has camera to API built in, but as the stock camera app, it has the MeWhy's camera app. And regarding the customizations, you can customize the lock screen fonts, the date and style fonts, the whole UI font, everything's color, and the quick setting toggle header, like the color of it. So you can customize everything on this ROM, like the Havoc OS, so you do not have to worry. And by the way guys, if you are flashing any of these, I will recommend you flashing with micro G apps, basically just because micro G apps does offer a more stable experience, which I think. So I definitely will suggest you to stick with micro G apps. Just make sure to flash ARM64 9.0 micro G apps from opengapps.org, of course. And now let's talk about the encryption thingy. Well, if you flash any kind of Pi ROMs right now, you are fine and you're good to go. But if you are coming from MeWhy for the first time to a Pi ROM, make sure you format the storage once, not right away after you flash the ROM. I am guessing that you have TWRP already. If you do not, you can check out the Dhananjay Bhosale's video, and that is a great tutorial for the unlocking and stuff, because the one I made is pretty old and right now the method is a little bit changed. So you can follow the unlocking stuff from the description box below. And again, if you're coming from MeWhy ROM, you have to format the storage once. So when do you format? Well, I'm guessing that you have installed TWRP already on your phone and you have MeWhy right now. So now what you do? So you wipe cache, Dalvik system and data, then just go to install, then flash the ROM, flash the GApps, reboot. And by the way, Pixel Experience ROM does not need any GApps, and you can just do this thing with the Pixel Experience ROM too. So you just reboot to your system after you flash the Android Pie Best ROM, and then you will see enter password. So there is no password. So you just have to reboot into TWRP again from that point. So you force reboot with the volume up and the power button together. So you just hold the volume up and power button together, you will be booted into TWRP. Then just go to wipe, then format data, then type yes. So that's how you format. And by the way, I am guessing that you already did that and you are into a Pi ROM running fine. So from that point, if you wanna flash like MeWhy, I guess, so you're flashing the developer build of MeWhy with lazy flasher zip. So you can just flash it and with TWRP with lazy flasher, of course. Where is the problem? There is no problem at all. So from that point, like if you do not flash MeWhy, you can't go to Lineage OS official ROM. So that is one particular ROM which does not work with the Android Pie encryption, I guess. So you have to, like, if you want to flash Lineage OS official ROM, you have to go to MeWhy. Then you have to like flash, like clean flash from MeWhy to Lineage OS. So do keep in mind. If you are coming back from MeWhy to Audio ROM again, which I told you already, if you are coming back from MeWhy to Audio ROM, then you have to format the internal storage again. So do keep these things in mind. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is just sunlight coming into my hands because of the window. So that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, and maybe share this video with your friends if you like it. If you like these many ROMs are available for the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and if you want your friends to like know something about it. So that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Tito from Carry and Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.